I'm 13 years old, and my Bobby, or grandma, a Holocaust survivor, offers me a peach. As I enthusiastically say, yes, please, she hands me what was once a peach, but now appears to be brown jelly-like something. I can't eat this, I say. No food is bad until it's dead, she answers. I mean, I thought it was dead already, but for her, a woman who knew starvation, real starvation, it was a good prickly peach. The minute she turns away, I throw it out and I fall asleep feeling guilty. Every time a train passes by, I feel a wave of fear so strong, my body trembles. I get images of my ancestors shoved into crowded cattle trains with no windows, their cramped bones and lively eyes sent away by rambling whistle to concentrations and death camps. I wasn't there, but I feel it. I see it as if I'm there, like I've inherited memories I never lived. Is this what people are referring to when they say generational trauma? Pain passes down like a heirloom, showing up in the body before the mind can make sense of it? טוב למות בעד ארצנו. It means it is good to die for the sake of our country. I was first told that when I was 5 years old, running to a bomb shelter while wearing a gas mask to seek safety. And I still told that today. At 18, I am mandatorily drafted into the Israeli army. I don't want to go, but I'm told by teacher, the government, even my family, that if I resist, I'll be incarcerated. I won't get into university, and I'm not going to get a job. And I believe them. Today, I know better. Today, I know that this is all bullshit. But at the time, I'm just a frightened 18-year-old who's been told since I was 5 that it's good to die for the sake of protecting my country. טוב למות בעד ארצנו. It was in the army that I witnessed the occupation of the Palestinian people firsthand. I'm assigned to the unit managing the budget for building the wall. It's not finished yet, but there's enough of it built to cut a house in half. A wall divides someone's home right through their living room. My commander is so proud to show me this achievement. I don't see an achievement. I see someone's home with a wall in between it. Another time, I pass through a checkpoint and see long lines of Palestinians begging to get through so they can go to work, go to the hospital, get back home to their families. They've stuffed into this line surrounded by soldiers with guns who are laughing as they take people's groceries by force and dump the content on the floor. And suddenly, I see them again. Those train tracks, the train, my ancestors stuffed inside. The wall, the checkpoint, my role becomes a turning point for me. I began to question everything I've been taught, to unlearn, to rehumanize. טוב למות בעד ארצנו? For the last 2 years, I've been living between worlds, grieving and fighting for the Palestinian people while worrying for my sister and her kids back home in Israel. Every time there's a bomb, I'm the one who alerts her to seek shelter with her children because she's too exhausted and anxious to keep the bomb alert app. We have an app. We have privilege to know. I live between worlds of guilt and shame, where I stand in solidarity and take action to stop the genocide in Gaza, where starving mothers cannot produce milk for their babies, while at the same time sending groceries to my sister, a single parent, so she has warm meals for the week. טוב למות בעד ארצנו. A Palestinian Israeli friend who manages the Arabic LGBTQIA hotline tells me about a call he got from Gaza. A queer man sobbing on the other end of the line, wailing in grief. He had just lost his partner, the love of his life, to starvation. That was a year ago. They're still dying behind that wall that cut someone's home in half. Divided lives, neighbors, histories. While Iranian bombs shatter my best friend's windows, I open my phone and I see people I organize with, comrades, activists, friends in the States, celebrating. And I pause, not with anger, but with heaviness. I'm both a descendant of Holocaust survivors and an Arab Jew. My family has lived on this land, Palestine, for 6 generations, long before the state, long before the lines and checkpoints. I carry both the memory of exile and the memory of rootedness, of those who fled and those who stayed. They say we shouldn't compare, but how can I not? I cannot separate the memories I inherited from what I've witnessed. I've been told since childhood that it's good to die for the country. But I say it is good to live for justice, to fight for collective freedom. That's what I do now. Because what is liberation if it's not for all of us? Because never again must mean never again for anyone.